Aquarius, hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new timeline reading. Now, for those of you guys who have been watching my channel already, this would be like your weekly reading, but I will be going into timeline readings from now on. In about 2 weeks, I'm really going to dive into the new changes that I'm making to the channel. So quick announcement. I did give you guys the option whether you guys wanted collective daily readings or zodiac sign readings, but every 12 days, since I will now be posting one zodiac sign video per day, but we will be going more in depth. So yeah, that one, you guys decided and voted on zodiac sign readings every 12 days. Okay, so now let's jump right into your reading. If you want to watch the link to the extended, you can find that link down in the description box below. And for any personal reading inquiries, the link is also down there. I have opened up my calendar so you guys can book appointments now. All right, let's see. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the... Oh, okay. Very interesting. All right. So if you see the number 10, 10, 10, or lots of ones, but more 1, 0, 1, 0, there's some kind of culmination, ending, chapter that is ending, cycle that is closing out in your life. Remember, this is a general reading, so you take the reading how it resonates. It could be for your love life, career, family, friends, whatever it is. And the number 10 is all about endings, but also bringing in new beginnings. But yes, there is an emphasis right now. This timeline is anchoring in some kind of a cycle closing, tying up those loose ends that need to be tied up, saying what needed to be said. Right? That kind of thing. And the message for you is masquerading. Look at that. There's this guy who's looking at his watch and he's taking off a mask, kind of like Cinderella vibes, right? Where she's kind of running out of time and she's got to take off that dress and go back home before they discover her. Let's see. Masquerading. Who's wearing a false mask? And maybe that mask is about to fall. So it says here, attempts to conceal their feelings and authentic intentions. Feels powerless and may resort to lying to gain greater control over their environment. So if this is you doing this, of course, this could be you towards someone or someone towards you. You take the reading how it resonates. Someone here is trying to conceal how they really feel. They're showing up with a straight face. I don't care. This doesn't bother me, right? But inside, there's something stirring up their feelings and emotions. So someone is concealing their authentic intentions. Could be for many reasons. They don't want to look a certain way. They feel that showing vulnerability is not good, but they're a real good person, but this person is putting on a mask that they're mean and evil to control the situation, right? It's kind of like bravado, right? Like a person who comes in, big inflated ego, calling the shots. It's kind of quite the opposite. But this person really feels powerless, and that's why they're resorting to lying in order to gain greater control over their environment. This could be in your career happening, a boss, a person that you're dealing with. Maybe you're doing this in a relationship. Somebody's doing this with you, family, friends, whatever this is. I am wearing a mask by appearing happy and serene in front of others. Didn't you guys get this recently? I feel like you guys did. I'm not sure. I'm wearing a mask by appearing happy and serene in front of others. When I am alone, I think about you and realize I was my true authentic self only when I was with you. So again, you or someone that you're dealing with, whoever this person is, they only feel or felt, like it was them, their true selves, when they were with you. Or maybe this is how you really feel around a specific person or a specific environment. But in this new environment, in this new career, in this new relationship, or just in this new situation, or whatever this is, maybe you're still dealing with that person's still dealing with you. You feel like you can't show your real face because you're afraid that this person won't respect you. Maybe you have had to lie about circumstances because you don't want them to feel sorry for you. Or if this is a job, maybe you're kind of a little bit afraid that people won't respect you, so you have to be mean, or you have to feel you feel like you have to act cold around people. But in reality, look at that, he's wearing a mask of the devil, but in reality he looks like a nice guy. He looks like a really nice guy. So who's doing this? Is it you? Is it someone that you're dealing with? Is it someone, at your job, family member, friend, whatever this is? Let's see. We're going to go into your past, present, future position, what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome it, and what's coming in your opportunity. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and of course, comment down below letting me know how these readings resonate for you. Are you enjoying these readings? And more importantly than anything else, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, like the video, because by you giving the video a thumbs up, you really help support me and the channel. So thank you all so much for giving the video a thumbs up and for your support. Let's see, you could be dealing with the sign of Sagittarius. I see the sign of Aquarius, Virgo. Whatever other sign this is does not necessarily have to be these. It could be any sign of the zodiac, really. But at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Four of Swords. Now, what the Four of Swords is saying for you is that right now there is a need for reflection. There's a need for a timeout. If you've been doing too much, working too hard, overdoing it, overstressing, it's time to chill out. Okay, it's time to give it a rest. Give yourself a rest, recover. If there's a decision that needs to be made, think it through. Don't rush to making that decision, but there's an emphasis here being placed on resting, recovering. For some of you guys, you may not be feeling all that healthy. You may not be feeling all that well, like there's something off in your body. And it's a sign you're doing too much. Remember, you're not a human doing. I don't know who told humanity that. You are a human being. Reconnect with who you are again. Now, I see that in your challenge, you do have here the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment. So, yeah, the challenge for you right now in this timeline. Wow. I feel like this keeps coming up for you. Why? The challenge for you is being honest with yourself, being honest with other people. Where in your life are you lying to yourself? Because the Seven of Swords is showing up, saying that the challenge is that you're going about something in a very sneaky kind of way. Are you running away from something? This is kind of like taking the back door. Kind of like, doing something or promising something, promising that you're going to do something, and then you figure out, oh shoot, I'm running out of time. I can't do that thing that I said I was going to do. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Found it. I'm going to the back door so that nobody sees me. Sneaky behavior. Somebody's doing this. Either you're doing this, a person that you're dealing with is doing this, about to do this. Taking the back door. for others of you, there is some kind of energy there where someone here is not wanting to take responsibility or not wanting to really do the work. They would rather take the shortcut, right? No, that's too difficult for me. You know what? I'd rather just take a shortcut, thinking that it's going to get you to where you want to be, then later realizing there is no shortcut, right? Now, it's interesting because it's like you are delaying the process by wanting to sneak out through the back door versus you just being honest, versus you just taking off that mask instead of wearing it all the time and being honest with other people, speaking up, doing the thing that you're avoiding, being the person that you really are. Because the Knight of Pentacles here is saying that you are literally dragging the process. Like you are literally, you're making it harder on yourself by you either accepting the lies of someone else, tolerating their behavior, if this is a person lying to you, or a lot of times people say, well, that person is a liar. Okay, well, where in your life are you lying to yourself? Where in your life have you been ignoring those red flags? So I feel that for some of you guys, if you've been wanting a reconciliation, or if you've been wanting to really get like the answer from the universe, you've been asking the universe, you've been waiting for, gosh, I just know it's coming. I know it's here. I can feel it, but I don't know what it is, which direction. The reason why is because you're not learning the lesson. My God, I feel, again, this is not deja vu. I literally remember you guys getting this same energy, similar energies recently in your reading. Why is this still here? Why? Yeah, you tell me in the comments, well, you're bored with the same readings. Well, why don't you change your own timeline? I'm reading your timeline. I'm reading your energy, if that's you complaining about that. I'm only reading from your frequency. Okay? And so what this is saying is that you're not learning the lesson. You're avoiding the lesson. You're avoiding the real work by wanting to take the shortcut. This is kind of like the runner energy, like somebody you're running away from really, showing up and doing what needs to be done rather than backing away and saying, okay, you know what? I'm just going to let that settle, not simmer, settle. And you're like avoiding, again, this new portal. You want that portal to open up for you, but you're getting in your own way. Okay, is what this is saying. Now, it says here, memories. The memories we made together forever replay in my mind. Our love is immortal. I feel that part of the reason why this is taking way longer than it's needed, like literally, like the universe is like, hey, I literally have been waiting for you to meet me here. Why don't you just take an Uber and meet me here? You keep making up excuses as to why you can't. Oh, one day, your car broke down. Another day, your other excuse was, who knows, your leg hurt and you couldn't walk. The next day, your Uber app wasn't working. Stop making excuses. Just get to where you need to go. Do what you need to do what needs to be done, and stop with the excuses. No more procrastination. And part of this has to do with memories from the past. Some kind of memory, is holding you back. It could be that right now, a lot of you guys are, it says the memories we made together forever replay in my mind. Our love is immortal. It could just be the fact that you're being held back by your own emotions. And what's interesting is that you tell yourself you don't have any emotions. You don't feel anything. Oh, you're so over it. You're over it. What are they talking about? What am I talking about, right? What is Gena talking about? I don't know whose timeline she's reading. I'm reading yours. And if you're tuning into my channel, that means that there's some kind of resonance there. So you let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. Now, in the recent past, you have here the Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. Okay, could be Virgo energy that you were dealing with, doesn't have to be, but I see that in the recent past, you were waiting on something to happen. You put in the work, you put in the effort, whether this was career related, love related, business, family, whatever this is, a project you were working on. You did put in the work, you did put in the effort, and you were like, okay, now I'm going to wait for the result. Now I'm going to wait for something to happen. It wasn't happening. So instead of continuously putting in more work, putting in more effort, trying and trying and trying, you said, you know what? I'm just going to surrender. Surrender. So I see that you did surrender. Okay, this is good. Not bad. You did take a step back and you said, you know what? I think I'm going about it in the wrong way because I keep putting in work, keep putting in effort. It's not working. So what am I doing wrong? So I'm glad that you actually reflected. This is a lot of introspection. This is a lot of reflection. This is a lot of you asking yourself those deeper questions about, why am I doing this? Why is this not working? How can I make this better? Right? And I feel like you went into isolation. You went into like hermit mode. You hermited. And I feel like you did get some clarity because look at that eureka moment. It's like this light bulb moment. You had a light bulb moment there where you were like, oh my God, yeah, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. I feel that part of it was, it had to do with expression. It says here, I want the whole world to know that you are mine and only mine. So what this means is that in the recent past, for some of you, there was a blockage in possession. Like you wanted to possess something. You wanted to possess someone. And for others of you, there was something there where you were being held back by something or someone. This could tie into even your ancestors, your lineage. I'm getting that something was holding you back. You didn't really know what it was. And that was the reason why you couldn't open up or express yourself or take a relationship to the next level, because subconsciously there was some kind of underlying fear where it's like, I want the world to know that you are mine and only mine, but someone wasn't doing that, right? It's like you were keeping something private, or someone here was keeping something private, and you were like, no, I'm not gonna open up myself until you do. Something like that. Let me know in the comments below. All right, we'll leave that in the past. But in your present energy, the energy that you are anchoring, the frequency that you're anchoring right now at this given time, you have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords. Whoa. This is intense, you guys. This is intense. And the Five of Cups. Okay. What's going on? Because I feel that if you're experiencing lack of progress, if you're feeling stuckness, this is saying, look at how stuck this woman is, that you are literally in a vibrational loop. When talking about frequency, vibration, you right now are in a vibrational loop that you can easily get out of. you can easily get out of, but this is going to require alignment. It's going to require some kind of shift in your mind, because I see that right now you're overthinking about something. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel ready enough. There's this energy here where right now, it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and the mirror is reflecting back to you unworthiness. It's reflecting back to you, you're going to be stuck here forever. In order for you to even consider the life that you say you want, it's going to be almost impossible to achieve. I mean, that's literally what your thoughts are telling you, right? This is that little malicious voice inside your head that comes in to scare you, to tell you things that are not true and that are not real. Now, what you need right now to do, because this is right now happening or about to happen, is first of all, stop lying to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Look at all these swords all around. Look at all these swords. I mean, overthinking. Your mind is on overdrive. You're overthinking something to the point where you end up not doing anything at all. And it's so simple. What if I told you that these fears weren't true? Everything that little malicious voice is telling you that is holding you back, whether it's with regards to a person, relationship, career, love, everything all at once. But what if I told you that none of that was actually real, that you're just in this game alone, and that based on whatever you think, that's what that person will say back to you. That's what that person will do back to you based on your expectations. Try to play with this idea for a little bit. Try to be more playful. What would you do if you knew this was a video game? What would you do about this situation that you feel stuck in if you knew that this was all a game? I mean, I hope that you would laugh. That's the first thing that you would do and say, oh my God, geez, look at me overthinking this situation and that situation when it's a game, right? So I feel that right now there's a disagreement that is making you feel stuck, right? There's part of the disagreement has to do with high levels of pride getting in the way. Someone here who's very prideful, who wants to win at all costs, who doesn't want to be seen in a gentle light. They want to be that one main person. And this agreement is bringing in a lot of pain and sorrow with the Five of Cups. There's regret, there's sorrow based on this disagreement. Somebody here said something, is saying something, about to say something, did, do, is doing something. Remember, it's your present energies. Whether an action that was taken, words that were spoken or about to be spoken, have been said that came across the wrong way, and that person walked away feeling a sense of, yep, I won. No, there's no winners with the Five of Swords. Even though this guy in the middle looks like he won and he took away all of their swords, that's not true, because inside him, he knows that the way that he went about it was dirty. He played dirty. This guy plays very dirty. This guy just wants to win at all costs. And when a person leaves the scene feeling, yep, I won, I'm winning, inside they know the truth. They know that they cheated. They know that they were sneaky about it. They know that they're not being real with themselves. Therefore, when they go back home and sit in their own bed, this person does not feel happy with themselves and with their lives, because they know that they are not being real. They're not being truthful. They're just not aligning with their own divinity. And when you're out of alignment with yourself, no matter how pretty the outside world looks, you feel like there's a gap inside you. You feel like there's a void, hole, dark hole inside you that nothing and no one can ever fill, because you keep avoiding doing that thing that you know you have to do, but you're afraid to do because you've never done it before. And the only thing that feels comfortable and safe for you is a thing that you've always done that doesn't fulfill you, that will never fulfill you. But at least the outside world can say, well, that person's doing well. That person looks good. Right? Showing up that way in the world. That means that you're living your life for others' approval, not for your own happiness. Whatever that is for you. This could be love, career, family, friends, all of it, whatever it is. I see you're psychic. Your intuition scares me. How much do you really know about me? For some of you guys, this could be something that you already know psychically, right? Your intuition might be scaring someone, or for a lot of you guys, someone here might know the real you, right? If you're the one wearing this mask of being cold, not caring, I don't have any feelings, any emotions, I'm done, it's over, walked away, right? Whatever. I feel like somebody here knows that real you. Of course, it could be reversed. It could be that you know that that person isn't really cold, that they're a kind person, that the mask that they're wearing isn't real, right? Psychic energy. Someone here being able to read deeper into the situation. If this is a person that you are dealing with and there is a rift between you two, or it could be a group of people, right? It could be at your job, family, whatever. Don't take it personally. Right now, someone here is playing the role that they have to play in your life in order for your soul to expand. Now, the question is, will you choose expansion or not? That's what changes the timeline. If you choose expansion, then the timeline changes. If you stay the same, everything stays the same. Now, the energy that is coming into your near future, this is literally your future self coming in to this reading to communicate directly to you. Do you choose to step into this new timeline? Do you choose to step into this new portal? You have here the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Star. So you're going to have an opportunity in the near future to finally do the thing that you keep saying that you're going to do, but that you just back out on. Because a Knight of Wands reverse makes promises, but they don't deliver on those promises, right? There's going to be an opportunity for you to align with yourself, and instead of pushing away the real work and filling up your schedule with insignificant things that really don't matter, you're finally going to do the healing. Part of that is doing the healing. Part of that work, real work, has to do with you allowing yourself to become a new version of you instead of sit in the comfortable version of you that's no longer feeling right anymore. I feel that you're going to be attracting a person, an opportunity, a situation that is ready to open up their heart. For some, it could be love. For others, it could be an opportunity, creative venture. For others, this is you. This is you finally opening up your heart to someone and being real, authentic, honest, which will in turn bring in healing. Whether they give you the response that you want or not, your only priority and goal here is to just be yourself, to practice being your authentic self, taking off that mask, no longer wearing it. And I feel that by doing that, you're going to start healing. Not only that, but if you've got ideas that you want to introduce to the world, or if there's something here, you know, an idea that you've been putting on the back burner, it's something here where it's literally going to be successful if you give it a go, if you are authentic with yourself. Because a star showing up here is saying that even though you might think that there's competition, that that person has already been taken, that opportunity has already been taken, oh no, I'm too late to the party, it's saying no one can bring in the energy that only your true authentic self can bring. By you bringing your true authentic self to this person, place, thing, idea, whatever this is, that is success. That is where and how you will succeed. Okay. Now, I see that also spiritual detox is here. You could be dealing also with an Aquarius, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is. Wow, spiritual detox. Someone else got this week. I'm not sure who. Releasing negative thoughts and people. Major spiritual awakening, cleanse, and rebirth. So your future self is saying there's a huge emphasis on healing, you guys. On doing the healing, on instead of running away and running to the next thing that fills that void, temporary fix, do the work. Because a temporary fix is only going to keep you stuck in that loop. It's like you keep yourself stuck in this lower level spiral, right? When a spiral is spiraling downwards, it's like you keep reliving the same thing over and over again. Over and over again with no growth, no expansion. But again, this is saying spiritual detox. Right now, it's time for you to look at that. This person is literally diving deep into that tub. Cleansing, detoxing, releasing negative thoughts, people, energies, just anything that is already old and it's holding you back in order to have this spiritual awakening. This is a spiritual awakening. This judgment here that we saw earlier is the spiritual awakening that you've been needing, wanting, but you've been avoiding doing the spiritual detox. Cleansing, rebirthing. Do you want to step into this new portal? It's up to you. Or hang on to what you already know. Now, in the extended is where things get really real. Okay, we're really going to dive deeper into this entire situation. We're going to see who this person is, more so about their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any final messages from Spirit. But before we go into that, we're going to get a final message here. And remember, for any personal guidance, if you feel like this reading resonates with you, but you need something more based on your own personal story, I've already opened up my calendar. Ooh, the calendar is open. The portal is open if you need a personal reading. All right. Spirit is speaking directly to you. What did I just talk about? What did I just say? You have here none other than growth. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you to want more out of life rather than settle for what you know isn't real, isn't really what you want, isn't really bringing you the joy, the happiness that you want. Growth, wood. The element wood, and there's a cute little panda here. It's a Chinese tarot deck. So it says here growth. There is auspicious energy all around you. You are experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas. What did I say? New ways of doing things. Stop doing things in the same old way. Stop, being the same old version of you. Step into this new version of you. New ways of doing things. Break away from old, unhealthy habits, whatever that is for you, whether it's, what unhealthy habits, do you know, for everybody's going to be different. Do you know you have that is not good for you? And by making these little changes, you are directly communicating with your higher self. Let's do this. I want to do this. I'm serious about this. You're communicating directly to the universe. The universe is saying, oh, wow, look. That toxic habit that they've been doing for years and years, they're no longer doing it. That means that they're serious this time. Okay, let's bring in the goods. That's how it works, you guys. So break away from old unhealthy habits and step out of your comfort zone. I always say, for me at least, comfort equals death. For me, as soon as I start feeling too comfortable, I'm like, okay, this is a little too comfortable. Not that I don't enjoy the comfort. I do. I enjoy it. But, then there's a time when you're like, wait a minute. Why does this feel off now? Why does this no longer feel good? Like it's no longer satisfying to you. That's the moment where you're like, okay, something's got to change. That's why. Everything is just too comfortable. It dies, you guys. Step out of your comfort zone. Do something new. Try something new. Whatever that is for you. And if you do this, your reward is ahead. Now let's jump right into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.